This, for me, is the first election in my history that is going to be conducted without electoral officials, because the parish supervisors, the sub-county, and the county have been dispatched. No money, you guys. The district supervisors were supposed to go and train the lower supervisors. They were not provided with the money. Now they are given the documents to go and... so it appears to me our colleagues Nanda and Amriat already have a list of delegates conference. So this exercise is a ceremony. Like you've seen in all the other parties, they have attracted a lot of attack from everybody. So today I'll be very careful not to talk about UPC and DP. But the exercise mirrors what we have seen before. So therefore we want to call, in my constituency, I have almost every village has FDC. There are no documents, there are no supervisors. So in Kira there are no elections. There are no elections at all. But I have also listened to many other districts and they have the same. The Iganga, the Busoga FDC leadership are in Bujiri with Dr. Besje and the Honorable Wafurogut. They are also not in these elections. Finally, for me, before I invite my other colleagues, we are also troubled. At least the meeting we organized in Zambia, we told everybody that there were attempts to capture the FDC. People say sometimes we like talking. Today it has been demonstrated beyond reasonable doubt that what we said in Zambia was a reality. Even as I speak to you now, the FDC chairman, Ambassador Waswabirigwa, who is supposed to be organizing a National Council's meeting next week, is held captive by Amriat and some goons who are now manning the headquarters. He went there this morning to address a press conference. They stopped his vehicle from entering, and journalists, I think he went there as an old man to plead. Then they captured him. He's there, he can't get out. He's been calling for help. So I think the capture of the FDC, and people can understand, Amriat was saying, why did they go to Zambia? They are cowards. I mean, we are more intelligent than that. Because the confrontation we can. I represent a constituency of 500,000 people. If I wanted to organize 5,000 to go and overrun that FDC office, it would happen. But it is not in my interest. I want to use my head and not energy. We are gifted differently. For example, Nanda is gifted by his head. You will see it shaking even when he's talking. His body, my gift is elsewhere. That's why I couldn't go to Najanankumbi to begin quarreling and fighting, because it adds nothing to me. So therefore, that's what I wanted to say. I will invite my colleagues. As far as we are concerned, there are no elections tomorrow. The only elections that are there are the ones that we predicted, that delegates are going to be, there will be lists to be filled by RDCs and CMY and ISO. And then there will be a list of delegates conference. Wherever they will come from, God knows. Then you will be invited to go and cover the installation of Amriat and Nandara. Thank you very much. So we will just go in the same order.
Thank you so much. Now, today, it must mark the end of our disorganized elections. We cannot allow to enter into a non-democratic governance in FDC, because our word is FDC, Forum for Democratic Change. Now, what we are seeing is a change which is not democratic. Therefore, I'm calling upon all FDC members, especially those ones in Rukunjiri, in my constituency, Rubabo. We shall not have a disorganized election which is organized by people who want their own, who have their own agenda. And it should be clear to you that there is nobody who is bigger than FDC. There is nobody who is bigger than the institution of FDC. So those in Najanankumbi that are attempting to cause a coup in FDC, we are ready, we are going to organize, and at an appropriate time, I think we shall take over that office using appropriate and legal means. We can do all what they are doing to counter it, but we are not going to do it because we cannot push them to violence. We know what they are intending to push us to, but we shall organize, and therefore I'm joining all other colleagues who are saying we must wait and organize a proper organized elections before we commence with these sham elections, which we are seeing that the people in Najanankum, Nandara Mafabi, which is organizing. Thank you so much.
Thank you. We got information this morning
that
Oh, we can keep changing.
no. The mountain is moving. We don't have to go to the mountain. We got information this morning, and the information was to the effect that Honorable Nandara and Honorable Amriat had ferried goons to the SFC had also brought people dressed like these goons, and the intention was to arrest Birugwa and make sure he doesn't address a press conference at Najanankombe. I thought it was just talk. I was surprised to see the gate closed and that the party chairman cannot enter, and when he decided to walk in and not drive in, he went straight to the president's office, who was waiting for him. And when he could not allow him to address the press conference, because the journalists were not allowed in, he decided to walk out. And at that point, he was violently arrested and is being kept somewhere. And for me, this is kidnap. Because you cannot kidnap that old man. He's not fighting. He's not violent. And so those of you who had doubt about who Amriat is and who Nandara is, now you see. And therefore, if you talk about a forum for democratic change, and you hear people say we are disgusted, we are disappointed with the two, then you know what we mean. And of course, this again falls in our proposal that we need to organize, we need to review before we can go for these elections. So the elections that are being organized are sham. They are meant for NRM, they are meant for SFC, like we have seen. And so for them, it is just an event. They just want to go through it. And like the Honorable Ssemujju suggested, that would mean then they get leaders who will work for the regime. And so we, the Democrats, cannot be part of a sham election. We, the Democrats, cannot be part of what Nandara is planning. I am very happy that Nandara has exposed himself. I am happy that Nandara has shown his true colors. I am only disappointed that the Amriat I supported, the Amriat I drove my vehicle throughout the whole country campaigning for, has ended up this way. He has allowed to work for Nandara. He has allowed to become a houseboy of Nandara. It is a disappointment because we assured people that there was some leadership in him. But for him to work for Nandara, to do the things the way he's doing, is an embarrassment to us who trusted him, but to the country and to the FDC fraternity. And therefore, we call upon the FDC leaders, those who believe in democracy, those who believe in fairness and the free exercise, to desist from this NRM-led exercise.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, thank you very much. I am Onekalit Dennis Amere, a Member of Parliament for Kitgum Municipality. I would like to begin by saying that I feel embarrassed. I feel disappointed as a member, a supporter, and a promoter of FDC. I feel disappointed because FDC is my only party. FDC is a party with a national outlook. That such a thing that is happening currently would have not happened. I am among the few people that FDC groomed right from institution of higher learning. As a guild president of Makerere University, I stood on FDC ticket and I won the election. I serve as FDC. As a national UNSA president, I serve as FDC. And now as a member of parliament. So I feel so disappointed. Why I chose to come and talk, it is because it is becoming excess. It is extreme. Any normal person, any sane person who belongs to FDC party, who is witnessing what is happening, will not at any angle accept to keep quiet and listen to what is happening. I want to call upon Nanda Lamafabi, the SG, and the party president to calm down the situation, to listen to the voice of the people who are saying, all on with the election. And all of us are saying that. From Acholi, we are saying that. Let the election all on a bit. Let us first harmonize our house, in-house. We settle the disagreement which is coming up. We settle the issues which is cropping up. A lot of issues is coming up. Let us not tire this FDC party, which all of us, the country, love the most. It is quite disappointing. We are receiving a lot of phone calls across the board from FDC chairpersons, supporters, asking for direction to take. And as leaders, we ought to speak to give direction to our people. And the direction is simple. Stay the election. Let the election all on. Until we finish the National Council, which is on 28th. The results of the National Council will give us way forward on what to do as a party in a very harmonized way. Other than that, it is so embarrassing. It is very ashaming. Thank you very much.
So I think that's all.
Okay.
Waliwo abatugambye leero ku makya nti Honorable Amuriat ne Honorable Nandara babadde bapangisiza abakanyama ne goons ate nti bakolangana n'aba SFC tibali najanankumbi okugaana party chairman omurongo wa Swabirigwa okwogera n'abanamawulire tikubanga balowooza ndaja kugamba nti obululu bulindeko so tebaagala yogere kyabuswavu nti ffe abatambula mu ggwanga lino nitunoonyeza Honorable Amuriat obululu abeere president wa FDC nti yakiriza kukola ng'omukozi wa Nandara kyamugamba kati kyakora takyasobola kulinda wulirize abannayuganda abana FDC bagamba ki kubanga kati kibakoze okukidnappinga okuwamba chairman w'ekibiina ne bamuteeka mu karuuma ate tafuluma n'essimu ne bagimuggyako kiswaza naye kirungi nti kituyambye abannayuganda abadde tebabategeera kati babategeere nti beebo n'olwekyo bwe tuba twogera abantu bajja kulaba abatuufu be baani naye n'ekirala nti nze ng'omuntu mpulira bubi kubanga neetoole eggwanga lino lyonna ne Amuriat nga coordinator we mu bululu obwa presidential bwa FDC nimuwagira n'ayitamu naye kati ebyakola binswaza ng'omuntu kati nja kuddayo kwesaasiza abantu kwetondera abantu mu ggwanga lyonna mbeetondere nti kyenaakola mu nsonyiwe kubanga naye tuko muntu nga simumanyi kati nja kufuna ebiseera ngende mu buli district nyetondera abannayuganda abana FDC nti muntu wetwaleeta yafuuka ekirala ekisembayo kye bakoze mu FDC treason kubanga kati bawambye ekibiina bawambye eggwanga lyaffe naye tujja kutuuka ebiseera tunoonye ekyokubakolera naye for now tusaba abantu abali aba FDC nti kati obululu buno ababuyingiddemu si baffe muri mu SFC muri abali mu headquarter kataba planninga balina computers bawandiika amanya enkalala za delegates conference tubagamba tumubyetabamu kubanga si bya FDC by'abantu abalala neyanziza. Well, I said I was a coordinator for Honorable Amriat, and I drove with him throughout the whole country. And I promised that we had brought a good candidate. And he won. He has disappointed me. I've been betrayed by my leader. And because he has disappointed the whole country, he has disappointed all of us, it is incumbent on me now to go back to wherever I went, apologizing to our delegates, apologizing to our leaders, that I thought I had brought a leader. I didn't know I was bringing somebody to work for Nandara. Because now he's just like a houseboy of sorts. Whatever he tells him, that's what he does. So I didn't know he would deteriorate to that level. And that's why it is incumbent on me to go and apologize to our people, to say, I am sorry, it will never happen again.
Kakati ekigenda maaso najja nankumbi fe ekigenda maaso najja nankumbi fe tetuyinza kkiriza genda mu kalulu akatali kateekateeka obulungi twagala enkola ya demokrasiya y'ekibiina kyaffe kye twatandika ekya FDC. N'olwekyo ebigenda mu maaso najja nankumbi gye bateekateeka ebyokugenda mu kalulu akwakulonda akataliimu kaniguusa fe abamu tetujja kukagendamu. N'olwekyo bannayuganda mwenna naddala abantu baffe benkiikirira beeruba ne Lukunjiri okutwaliza awamu akalulu ako ne mukeetabamu tujja kusooka twetegeke tugende mu kalulu akateekateeka obulungi. Kyenjagala bagamba tetuyinza kikiriza omuntu omu okubanga yeye munene okusinga ekibiina kyonna. N'olwekyo tuli mu kweteekateeka mulindeeko tweteekateeke tugende mu kalulu akalungi ekyaffe kyakuleeta demokrasiya ennungi etali ya wano kubanga wano tuludde nga tulwanana n'obululu obutali buteekateeka obulungi ne buleetera eggwanga lyaffe ebizibu. N'olwekyo abannayuganda twali twabagamba nti ffe tugenda kuleeta enkyukakyuka ey'omusingi gwa demokrasiya. N'olwekyo gye tuliko, n'olwekyo abagenda mu maaso enajja nankumbi abagenda ne Nandala Honorable Nandala Mafaabi okateekateeka akalulu temukagendamu mulinde tweteekateeke tubabuulira akalulu akateekateeka obulungi ke twetegekedde tusobole kufuna abakulembeze abalungi abalimu ensa. N'olwekyo Nandala Mafaabi ne ttiimu ye abo tetubamanyi tetujja kugenda nabo mu kalulu kano mulinde tuteekateeka akalulu ak'amazima n'obwenkanya nga bwe tutera obbagamba bulijjo. Tweyanziza.
Okusooka twanyonnyola bamemba ba FDC ku Mande. Programu ya Nandala n'Amuriat kutwala FDC mu NRM. Ku mulundi ogwo nayogera ku bibiina ebirala ne banyiigira babadde bayomba Kamala kalwayo kambesonyiwa aba UPC ne DP. Naye ekkubo lye tukutte lyerimu. Nze nali simanyi nti kigenda ate kubeerawo ku supiidi eno. Olwaleero Amuriat yaganye chairman wa FDC okuyingira ekitebe n'emmotoka ye okutuuza ku kikolo ab'amawulire. Musajja wattu n'ayingira ng'ayita mu kalyanga katono, bw'atuuseeyo n'amuwamba ne wenjogerera wano birigwa muwambe. Kakati nze nga Ssemujju bannayuganda kye njagala bategeere kubanga omuntu tasobola kunteeka mu kisero n'antwala wa Museveni n'entuulamu waakiri ebigere bigenda birengejja ne bamanya nti oyo atwala muntu. Kati saawa zino kye tuliko ekibiina kya FDC Nandala n'Amuriat bakitwalira Museveni. Bateeseteese mbu waliyo okulonda enkya. Basooka ne basomesa ku buli disitulikiti abantu babiri nti bagenda okukulira ebyokulonda ku Miruka ne ku Magombolola. Olunaku lweggulo baweerezaayo lisiti z'empapula ez'abagenda okulondesa ate ne bagamba tebalina ssente z'abaana alondesa ku miruka na ku magombolola. Mu byafaayo byange kuno kwe kulonda okugenda okusooka okubeerawo nga tekulina balondesa oba abantu bajja kukuŋŋaana ne beerondesa Katonda yamanyi. Naye nga bino twazze tubiraba ne twagala tubimalire munda mpaka we twalemereddwa. Ewaffe ekira gye nkiikiriranga memba wa Parliament teriiyo kulonda. Era ne bannayuganda mbategeeza abawagira FDC abakulembeze ba FDC nammwe be balonze nga basupervisor teriiyo kulonda. Obupapula obwanandala bwe babaweereza n'amuli ati mutereke butereke. Kyemmanyi era kyenagamba abantu ku Mande ba RDC, CMI, SFC bamaze dde okukola enkalala nandala z'anaaleeta wonna gye banaatuula nga banne bali abalala basooke bamutongoze kati nga akulira FDC n'omuyambi we Patrick Amuriat kwe kulonda kwe bateekateeka. Era buli ana FDC aneetaba mu kulonda kuno tetulinayo kubuusabuusa nti ajja kubeera yeegasse ku kibinja ekyo ekikolera NRM. Mwebale nnyo. Ffe nga abakulembeze ba FDC abawerako ne bwe njogera naawe kati Dr. Besigye, Honorable Wafula baliyiganga n'abalala abatambula, tuyinza okulemererwa emmundu za Museveni naye kyetubakakasa nti aba FDC tebagenda kwetaba mu kulonda kuno. Bwe tunaamaliriza tujja kubawulira kye tunaabeera tusazeewo ng'ekibiina era tukinyonyole n'abantu kyetwagala okusooka obagamba kati enkya teriiyo kulonda. Naye bw'obeera oyagala kwetaba mu kulonda ku SFC ne CMI gwe tekikugaana genda. Aba CMI bajja kuwandiika gye baba batadde n'aba SFC era bajja kuwa ne sente ezikutwala ku delegates conference. Yes. Museveni ayagala nnyo ebyokulwana. Ayagala nnyo ebyokulwana. Twagala nnyo ffe okukozesa obuwongo okusinga omubiri. Abaagala nnyo okukozesa omubiri enandala abawambye biriggwa. Tewaliwo kitukuŋŋanyisa abantu tugende tulwane kuba nze ne bomba bano MP tebanyambyeko. Nunga nkuleetera abaana ekiraka ka office bakawambira mu ddakiika egi. Naye tekiina makulu okutulaba nti katuli ku headquarter tulwana n'enandala olwo tuba tufaananye nga ye. So kye tunaaba tuzizzaako tujja kukinyonyola abamemba ba FDC. Fabalo ntukiikiridde bamembazi ba Parliament bangi. Bwe wabaayo agamba nti ayagala kwetaba mu kulonda kwe NRM tetumina yes. Ate kati we atuza gye twavudde ekitwababulire mbere bezikweva